everyone, welcome back. I hope you're doing well. Today I'm going to share my acne story and the things that I like to do to take care of my acne prone skin. And I would like to give this disclaimer away that I am no way an expert on this subject. I am not a professional. If you have very severe acne, go and see your dermatologist. The advice that I am going to share are some of the things that has worked on me, and these are some of the lifestyle changes that I have made ever since I have started to realize the consequences of the things that I was doing wrong. And I just wanted to share some of the things that I like to do to keep my acne away, and hopefully this video will help some of you guys who are facing problems with a lot of acne. The first thing that I wanted to talk about is to keep your face clean. Wash your face twice a day and make sure that you wash right after you wake up, that is once in the morning and right before you go to sleep, which is once at the night. So make sure that you do not overwash your face, and every time you wash your face, make sure that you moisturize well, because once you are washing your face, you are not only stripping your face away of all of the impurities and excess oil, but you are also stripping away the natural oil which is needed by your skin to keep your face supple. So to rebel against the excess stripping, the skin tends to produce even more oil just to compensate for the stripping that you have done by washing your face. So if you don't moisturize your face right after you've washed it, your face is going to get even more oilier, and this is going to keep piling up, and the more you do it, the more oily your face is going to get. So if you have oily skin, go ahead and use a good water-based moisturizer and something that has a good hydrating property. I have used quite a few face washes in my life, and I want to share a few of them. The first one is something that a doctor had prescribed to me, and this is called Saslyc DS, and this is made up of salicylic acid, but unfortunately salicylic acid didn't have any effect on my skin. It happens to a lot of people. The other face washes that I've used in the course of my life has been the Clinique liquid facial soap. This is their oily skin formula, and I think this had a really nice mentholy feeling to it, which made me feel really fresh. And at first it tingled a little, but then I got used to the feeling, and I think this did a really nice job of keeping my face clean. And I also really enjoyed using the Body Shop Tea Tree Skin Clarifying Foaming Cleanser. I think this was another one of those face washes which I really enjoyed using. Right now I am using the Tea Tree Skin Clearing Cleanser. I use this in the morning, and I use the Seaweed Deep Cleansing Face Wash at night. Like I mentioned in my January favorites, I have also used the Mirene's day and night cleansers, and these are completely over, but I still use my Pebble Sonic. I use this with the normal face washes that I have. So I use this with the tea tree cleanser in the morning and the seaweed cleanser at night. So once I'm done cleaning my face, I like to moisturize it well, and the first thing that I apply on my face is the La Roche-Posay Effaclar Duo Plus. At first I was just using the normal Effaclar Duo, but this is completely over, so I went ahead and bought the Effaclar Duo Plus, and now I use this as soon as I am done cleaning my face. So this is a corrective and unclogging, anti-imperfection and anti-marks cream, and I owe the change in my skin to this cream solely because I have seen a drastic difference in the way my skin feels and looks ever since I started using this. If you have really open pores, a lot of marks or pigmentation on your skin, and if you have a lot of acne and breakouts on your skin, I would highly recommend that you check this product out because it is just out of this world. And after I'm done using my Effaclar duo, I like to top it up with the Clinique's Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel, and this is like a very hydrating cream, and I just use one pump of this, which is enough for all of my face, and it just keeps my face really supple and hydrated. I also use a little bit of the Avene's Thermal Spring Water on my face right after I am done cleaning it, just so that it makes my skin feel really nice and fresh, and it has some really nice minerals which is good for your skin. So I have been really liking to use this before I use my moisturizers. Once or twice a week I also like using a deep cleansing mask just to remove all the gunk that might be stored in my pores. And the first one that I wanted to share is the Clinique's Anti-Blemish Solutions Mask, and this is a very quick drying clay mask, and you're just supposed to keep this for 5 to 10 minutes on your face. And I like to use this especially when I'm traveling, when I don't have time to keep my mask on for too long. And especially when I'm traveling, I like using a deep cleansing mask because when I'm traveling, I'm usually walking outside and my skin is exposed to more dirt than it usually is when I am just home. But when I'm home, I like to use a face mask which I can keep for longer. The first one is the Seaweed Ionic Clay Mask, and this mask purifies, cleanses and controls excess oil, which is very necessary for me because I have really oily skin. And the other mask that I like to use is the tea tree face mask, and these are the masks that I love using once or twice a week to deep clean my pores. Now sometimes when I get this massive zits like just on one random area of my face, what I like to do is use some spot treatments, and the ones that I like to use, the first one is the tea tree oil. This is by the Body Shop, and this is extremely concentrated, so you just need like a tiny bit. I like to dip this on a earbud and then just place it on any active acne that I might have, and just keep it overnight, and it really helps in taming down the redness and the inflammation. And by 2 days a massive zit becomes half its size. So I like using this. But the holy grail product for me for spot treatment is by Lush, and this is Grease Lightening, and this product is literally like magic in a bottle. I swear this works so incredibly well. Like I cannot even imagine like how it does that. I am so sad that Lush is gone from India, and I wish that I had stocked up on this product because I am literally saving it. There's just this much maybe left, and I need to pump at least 5 times for the product to come out now. But what I like to do is just use this on any active pimple, and it just disappears the next day, or by the second day it's completely gone. It's like a gel like formula, and I'm just using this for only for like the specialist occasions. The second thing that I wanted to mention is to remove your makeup. A lot of girls I know tell me that they can't wear makeup because it breaks them out. But I feel it's not the makeup's fault that it is breaking you out, but the fact that you're not removing it properly. And also make sure that you check that your makeup isn't expired, because a lot of time if you use like an expired product, it might irritate your skin. A lot of people think that if you are wearing makeup and then you wash your face with a face wash, you might feel and it might look like your face is clean, but in reality face washes weren't made to clean your makeup. They are to be used only to clean your skin, but to remove makeup you need makeup removers. The first step is to remove your makeup, and then the second step is to wash your skin. The makeup removers that I like to use is the Body Shop Chamomile Silky Cleansing Oil. So I like to take a few pumps of that and rub it in between my palms and massage it all over my face, and that way it breaks down all of the foundation or concealer I'm wearing. It also helps in removing all of the eye makeup, and to remove any last traces of kajal or mascara, I like to use my Bioderma. I also like to use the Maybelline super fast total clean makeup remover, but I have given that to my mom, so I am using Bioderma at the moment. So once I'm done cleaning my makeup, then I go ahead and cleanse my skin using the face washes that I just mentioned. Another thing that I wanted to tell you guys is to wash your makeup brushes. Your makeup brushes can be a breeding ground for bacteria and other such nasty microbes, which results in breaking you out. So imagine that you've used a foundation, so it has soaked up all of that, and then you've just kept it away, and then you are repeating the same process, and as the time passes, your makeup brushes has soaked in so much moisture and oil from your face, and that it becomes a breeding ground for all of the microbes. And then when you put that back on your face, you are just basically giving them a home. So please make sure that you wash all of your brushes at least every week. And if you use makeup sponges, make sure that you use and throw ones, or if you have something like a beauty blender, then make sure that you wash it after every use. Another thing which is very obvious, and it is one of the leading cause of acne, but a lot of us don't think about it, and that is to clean your phone screen. So make sure that you use a cloth like this. I like to use a screen cleanser or something like this, and I just spray it on my screen and clean it, and I clean it every other day or every 2 days. Imagine like you're wearing a foundation and then you put your phone on your ears, and especially if you talk for a long duration, a lot of the foundation gets stuck to your phone screen. So make sure that you keep your phone screen clean. The third thing that you need to keep in mind is to change your pillow covers every 2 days. You sleep on your pillow cover for more than 8 hours at a stretch, and you leave a lot of dead skin, sweat, oil behind there. So it's very important that you wash that every 2 days and replace your pillowcases. Another thing is to keep your hands away from your face. Make a conscious effort not to keep your hands, not to rest your hands on your face. Like some of us like to sit like this, like we put our hands on our face and sit, like put our hands on our chin and sit. And our hands are like breeding grounds for bacteria, because we come in contact with so many things in our day-to-day life, and we do not want to transfer that onto our face. So make sure that you make a conscious effort not to put your hands on your face. I cannot emphasize on this enough, but do not touch your pimples. Just leave it alone. Do not touch it. It will go away on its own. I have learned it the hard way, and I would highly suggest that you do not pop your pimples. Just don't do that. Don't do that. One more thing that I wanted to add is to not have those really short fringes, especially the ones that come in front and the ones that cover your foreheads, especially if you have oily skin. Hair grabs onto dust and oil really quickly, so that can transfer onto your forehead. Don't rub your hair to your face, because that can lead to a lot of oil and dirt transferring into your skin, and it can lead to a lot of breakouts. Especially fringes are one of the leading causes of breakouts, especially on your foreheads. So please make sure that if you have really oily and acne prone skin, try to keep your hair away from your face. Sometimes you can also get hormonal breakouts, and it usually happens to me like a week prior to my periods, and I usually get it on my jawline, like here. For such hormonal acne, there's nothing much you can do, and I would suggest that you leave them alone, because as soon as you get your period, for me they usually go away. If you have somewhere to go and if they are bothering you, just use a spot treatment to dry your acne out, or just use a mud mask on the spot, and that should temporarily get rid of the acne, but do not touch it. Please don't touch it, and just let it be. It should go away. The most important thing about having a healthy skin is to have a healthy diet, and whatever you eat inside is going to show on your skin. So make sure that you cut out on junk food. You can eat a little bit of french fries now and again, but don't over binge on junk food, and stop eating sugar. Try to cut down sugar from your diet entirely if it's possible, because that will save you a lot of trouble. Sugar can lead to a lot of breakouts, and I remember that when I was younger, when I used to have ice cream or something, I used to break out a lot. A lot of people also break out because of dairy consumption. So it does not happen for me now, but just check, stop eating dairy for a certain stretch of time and then start eating dairy again, and if you see there is a difference in your skin, then I think dairy is the cause of your acne and breakouts. So make sure that you do that. And the most important thing is to drink a lot of water. Make sure that you drink almost 6 to 8 liters of water in a day, and that is one of the drastic changes that I have done in my life. I used to hate the taste of water, and now I cannot live without it. I drink a lot of water. Don't just drink water when you are feeling thirsty. When you're feeling thirsty, that's like your body dying for water. You should never feel thirsty. Like, you should always stay hydrated. Whoa, that was a lot of talking to do. My mouth is completely dry and I am out of breath because I haven't talked this much in a long time, like in a single stretch. But I hope this video was helpful for you guys, and if you have any other questions, don't forget to leave them in the comment section down below. I would love to help you guys out, and I will reply to each and one of them to the best of my possibilities. And I am planning to make more videos on this and starting an acne series here on my channel. This is going to be the first installment of it, and here I've just described all of my skincare routines and certain things that I like to do and not do to keep my skin clear. So that's all for today. If you liked it, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.
So, like, I take 2 days to edit my videos.
What do you edit with?
I edit with Power Director 12, and it's on Windows, so yeah, no need to buy MacBook or Mac. I take like